Barack Obama says for a better future, the United States needs to raise the bar when it comes to education.
The future belongs to the nation that best educates its citizens. And my fellow Americans, we have everything we need to be that nation.
The president laid out several principles for a new approach to education, including rewarding good teachers and making both the school day and the school year longer. He also calls for removing limits on charter schools. Thousands of Ohio parents agree with Obama's plan for charter schools, and today they made their case at the Ohio State House to keep those schools running. 10 TV's John Fortney explains why those parents were so upset.
Parents took their students on a State House field trip to defend their charter schools.
In our case, my son was diagnosed with a different learning style, an auditory deficiency. He's a strong visual learner. The classroom is not the best place for a learner like that. Einstein was a visual learner.
Kathy Bryan's son and daughter both go to an online charter school.
We don't take a while to learn it. We do it, get the test, and have it done.
It's a for-profit school, but in the State of the State address, the governor made it clear only nonprofits have a future in Ohio.
And are not run by for-profit management services have a place in my plan.
Kathy doesn't think it's fair.
We are threatened with being closed down. The district schools don't face that threat. They get more funding.
More than 80 people showed up to testify before the Education Subcommittee about charter schools, many of them parents wanting to tell their success stories. But the Ohio Education Association says it has a far different story on charter schools.
While charter schools in general have really performed poorly, the for-profits, their performances, for lack of a better word, has been abysmal.
The Department of Education has the 2008 report card on charter schools.
8% of community schools were rated effective, excellent, or excellent with distinction, and 20% of community schools were rated in continuous improvement status.
50% were in academic watch or emergency. Others weren't rated. Still, Kathy doesn't think profit should be punished.
Profit should not be a dirty word. Profit is the reward for innovation.
At the State House, John Fortney, 10 TV News.
The governor's plan would also cut funding to online schools by about 65%. Overall, the Department of Education says charter schools received nearly $640 million in state funding last year.